Good morning, good morning, good morning, my beautiful friends. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Thursday. It's Thursday morning. What is it? September 12th. I just went live on Facebook, which I've done 100 times, and also on Insta, which I've never done before, which is cool, but it's interesting, right? How the two different platforms had a completely different internet connection for some reason in the same vicinity, like the exact same space, and yet there was disruption in one and continuity in the other. And that boils down to alignment. So I'm going to share my morning story with you today. I go to Aquafit 5 days a week. 5 days a week I go to Aquafit. Sometimes I go on Saturdays too. It really just depends on if I've missed a day during the week. Typically it's Monday to Friday and I go to the 8:30 class, typically. This week I've moved things around a bit and I'm okay with that. So I was about to leave the house about 20 minutes ago at 8:15. And I was out the door, 1 foot out the door, and I really thought about it for a second. And because I'm walking, so it's a 20-minute walk and then the session and then a 20-minute walk back. Well, leaving the house at 8:15 doesn't make me there on time for 20 minutes. So it means I'm hustling. It means I'm walking fast so I can beat that leisurely 20-minute time. It means I'm hustling. Those two words, hustle, rush, those two words are no longer in my vocabulary. And thankfully there's another option. I can go to a different class later today. So I quickly looked at my schedule and made a decision to not rush, not hustle, but to completely be in the moment, take a deep breath, and rethink my plan. See, I don't want to start my day off hustling. I don't want to start my day off rushing. I want to start my day off with ease and joy. I mean, I already did my meditation, and after I've done that, I don't want to be putting myself in a position where things are not in alignment. So think about that in your life. Do you hustle? Do you bustle? Do you rush? Does that work for you? And it may, but it may not work for you. So think about that in your life. Do you hustle? Do you bustle? Do you rush? Does that work for you? And it may, but it may not work for you. I hate to say that, but I'm here with you guys. So do you hustle? Do you bustle? Do you know what works for you? Those words are no longer in my vocabulary, hustle and bustle. And you see, we're human beings. We are meant to be, not to always do, and rush. How does that feel? To even sit with that and to hear that and to see how those words resonate with you. Would you have rushed out the door? Would you have started your day off like that? And maybe you would have started off earlier. There was a series of events pretty much I slept in. And normally I'm up around 5:36, and for some reason it was closer to 7 this morning. So that's okay. I am totally okay with that. I live my life right now day to day with my head, day to day with my health. I say that my head is my health. Like yesterday I didn't go live because my face was inflamed and I had to spend most of the day on the couch, which I hate doing. Thankfully I had only one call that I was able to do that. So when it comes to alignment, what makes you feel good? What brings you joy? What makes you feel the opposite of those things? That is my thought for you today on Thursday, is to think that through. And if this is serving you, great. But if it's not serving you in any way, not so great. And in that case, we should talk. See, if you don't have a life coach, I would love to be your life coach. I would love to lock arms with you and help you be in alignment with that life that you are creating or that you want to create, or for that vision on your vision board that you want to step into. I saw a quote earlier today. I'm going to put this in my, I don't know what it's called, where you can kind of put a couple words up, kind of like in your bubble. I don't even know what it's called anymore. Or it's kind of like a newer feature here on TikTok, and Facebook's had it for a while. But it's like a little bubble, and you can put like 70 characters in it. But you gotta fight for your fairy tale. I love that. So what does your fairy tale look like? Is she or he rushing, hustling, missing life? You see, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a coffee. I am going to grab my journal. I am going to write for a bit. And then I'm going to settle into work for a couple of hours before I go for a nice walk to the Y. Get a great workout in and have a midday break by walking home. Perfect fit. Perfect fit for me. Okay. So if you don't have a life coach, check out the links in my bio. I'd love to be your life coach. Do one of the assessments. Let's talk. Let's go over it. What do you have to lose? See, if you're not living your best life today, what do you think is going to be different tomorrow or the next day? Unless you do work on it, right? And that's the missing piece. Unless you do the work. So for those that follow my fashion trend, which, you know, there's good days, bad days, real days, sad days. I'll say that again because I went a little fast. Good days, bad days. I don't remember what I said. Good days, bad days, fun days, sad days, I think is what I said. You know, I don't always show up and share my fashion ideas, but today it's pink shorts, pink top, white sneakers, because like I said, I was already, and a swimsuit underneath. I'm keeping it all on, including the shoes and the swimsuit, because I am all ready to go for my walk. I'm just trying to think what time I'll leave. I'll probably leave at 10:02 because class starts at 11:15. So let's chat. Let's look at life together. Let's pause and put our day and our life into perspective and start working towards fighting for that fairy tale. I might coin that phrase. I love it so much. All right, my friends, thank you for watching today and every day. Did you know I have over 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel? So many free resources for you there, from my podcasts to different interviews that I've done, to shorts, to reels. So if you're curious, if you want a little bit more information, follow me here or go check that out. And don't forget to pop into the link in my bio and do one of the assessments. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.